Hey everybody, I hope you all are doing well. For anybody that's watching that doesn't know me, my name is Chris. I am the student pastor here at Immanuel Baptist Church, and just wanted to take a few moments of your time, just give you a little bit of an update of things that are going on with inside the student ministry, and then also things that are going on with inside the church as well. First thing I wanted to address is some student ministry activities. We're currently looking to restart our Wednesday night programs here in July. We're wanting to start everything together, which would include adult, youth, and children's. That way, everybody will have something for them to be able to do on Wednesday nights. Normally, we provide a meal for the kids on Wednesdays. We'll have to put the meal on hold, and for right now, too, our bus ministry will have to be placed on hold as well. So that will not be running. We're also looking at how everything will be arranged. We're trying to plan out where everyone will meet. That way we can make sure that everyone is safe, everyone's going to remain healthy, and that we're following the appropriate guidelines. And as you can imagine, with children, it's just a little difficult to be able to, tell them to maintain a 6 feet distance. So we're still trying to figure all of that out. Now with JAM and with Nursery on Sunday mornings, those are also some very interesting things to navigate. For right now, we will still continue to do JAM online, and we still will not be able to have nursery there. But when I say that, that doesn't mean that we don't want your children here. It's the exact opposite. We would love to have your children here. Jesus himself said, Matthew 19:14, "Let the little children come to me, and do not hinder them, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these." So, as a parent, if you don't know Connor, me personally, if you don't know my Connor, he's a handful. He's a mess. He's all over the place constantly. And I know some other children his age can be the exact same way. And if that's a concern to you, that you're maybe thinking that your child's going to get too loud, or that he or she might interrupt the service, don't let that be a concern. Brother Shane and I both, and Brother Scott as well, we all fully agree that children are very welcoming. It's a welcoming sight to see children at our church. And they're not going to be a distraction to any of us at all. To honestly looking at it, it's a good thing to have kids see us as adults worship God and see how we worship God together. And it's also good to be able to worship God as a family. So if your children come, they can sit with you. They can even ask questions. Why? They may ask, why do we sing? Why do we do this? Why do that? And it gives you the opportunity to explain to them why we do some of the things that we do. When we're worshiping God. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was our Vacation Bible Adventure for this year. So as of right now, I don't have a specific date of when our VBA will take place. There's one thing for certain I can tell you is that we will not hold a virtual VBA. The reason behind that is our VBAs or Vacation Bible Schools is what we've called them in the past. It is an outreach to our community. With that being said, our community may not be able to access, some may not be able to access the internet, some may not have full parent participation to where the parent would be able to sit down and go over the things with them of what we've been talked about. There's a lot of time, there's a lot of money, there's a lot of resources that would go into a virtual VBS. And after discussing it with Brother Shane and Brother Scott, it would be I don't want to say a waste of resources, but it wouldn't be a good thing to tackle right now. So with that being said, each week I'm continuing to look at possible dates. I'm continuing to look at other alternatives to the traditional 1 week long event. One of those possibilities is having everything spread out over a couple of Saturdays in 1 month. So that's a possibility, but we'll see. As I continue to work and continue to try to figure things out, not only with Brother Shane and Brother Scott, but with other children's ministry leaders and other places. I'll keep you informed of what's going on. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk to y'all about is our Sunday morning services. We're going to continue to have our 2 services, but we're looking at to start consolidating everything into one service in the near future. So Brother Shane, Brother Scott, and I, we want to continue to ensure everyone's safety and that everyone feels comfortable coming to church. But we also want to continue to move forward and slowly progressing, getting everything back together again, getting this all from 2 worship services back down to 1, and like I said, opening other things back up. So we'll have some more information coming up in the next few weeks. But in the meantime, we are still having our 2 services, the first one being at 9 o'clock and the second one being at 10:15. We'd still love to have you at one of those services. Just what we ask is that you just please wear a mask. But if you're not able to, that's fine. We're not going to turn you away for not wearing a mask if you're not able to. So please come. If you don't feel comfortable attending, or if you feel sick in some way, whatever the case may be, if you just don't feel comfortable coming, that's okay. No one here is going to judge you for that. No one's going to condemn you for that. You're doing what is best, what you feel is best, and that's awesome. We want to make sure that you feel safe. We want to make sure that everybody else feels safe. So do what you need to do. With that being said, we're still recording our services and getting them posted a little later. I'm so sorry that it's taking so long to get our services on Sundays posted. We're having a lot of internet issues here at church. There's a lot of processing issues on the computer. So I'm working through everything and getting everything uploaded and done as quickly as I can. So again, I apologize for not being live. However, we are working on getting new internet. We're working on new processes or new equipment, I should say, to get everything done. And hopefully here soon we'll be able to have fast enough internet that we would actually be able to go back live again, which is our overall goal. That way, those that need to stay at home or want to stay at home will still be able to worship with those that are in attendance in person at the same time. So again, I just want to thank you for your time and thank you for being patient with us. Thank you for being understanding with us, as this is something none of us have ever had to deal with before. And to all the students, Renee and I miss you so very much. We love you, and we can't wait to see you again here soon. Have a good evening, everyone.